And so off the tip, it's Boston. And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
In just one college year, Jaren Jackson averaged 3 blocks a game. He has that potential at this level.
Well, when we look at tonight, this could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
The Celtics making a switch here. Smart's checked in, and it's Morant missing.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
And stolen by Bane. Morant with it, guarded now by Smart. Outside Morant. On the wing, Bane. Outside for Morant. The shot misses. Some solid defense from Williams. Tatum from long range. That shot off. And here's Memphis. Puts up a 3. Morant missing again. Bane, the pass to Jackson. Shot clock at 5. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Here's Bane. And another miss by Memphis.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again. And some will remember that Desmond Bane was the last pick in the first round in the 2020 draft, which is something he has used as motivation over the years.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. After the basket by Boston. The drive by Morant. Williams grabs the board. The Celtics have gone 1 for 3 so far. You know, it's clear now that teams are kicking themselves for not picking Bane earlier in the draft, Smitty.
B.A., the reason why he's proven that he can be a huge part of the rotation. A lights-out three-point shooter and rugged defender. A player any team would love to have.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
If you look back to the Grizzlies postseason last year, there's one thing to remember. For most of their core guys, that was only their second trip to the playoffs.
And he nails the third. Well, for that very young Grizzlies team, I'm thinking that playoff experience last year was invaluable, Smitty.
B.A., no question. For every playoff game a young player gets under his belt, the more prepared he is for the next playoff run.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
You love to see that kind of elevation from your point guard. John Morant's a reliable finisher.
Tatum passes to Horford. Now here's Tatum on the take. And finished off by Tatum.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
As creative as they come, John Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Tatum against Brooks. Tatum passes to Williams. Back to Tatum. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. Morant against Tatum. The drive by Morant. And it's all tied up. Morant's got 6.
With the ball on the string, John Morant is toying with the defense. Beautiful.
And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's foul number 2 for him.
A great job to establish position and square up.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Here's Morant. 6 points for him. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
And that misses. That would have put them up.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Smart finds Brown. Here's Williams. The kick to Tatum. The three is up. Horford outside. Pass to Tatum. Smart outside. Back to Tatum. Shot clock at 6. Up and over Brooks. Here's Smart. Oh, 3 chances on that possession, but they just can't find a way to score.
First personal foul, second team foul.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1.
As young as Ja Morant is, I'm impressed. He came in ready to lead a team. And these guys, they follow him.
Williams is checked in for Boston. The Grizzlies have gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. From deep, Morant. The offensive rebound. Pass to Adams. Lets it go from deep. And Morant good for 3. 10 points for him.
I think consistency from 3 is in Morant's future. On that shot, he was well balanced and focused.
And they'll get another chance. Horford passes to Smart. Back to Horford, looking to end the run. Count it.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Morant. Here's Jackson. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight.
And your Celtics youth dance team. Here they come.
Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you think, guys?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
And you know this, most of the time, offensive rebounds generate...
Oh,
did you see that?
finish!
What a night for Ja Morant, showing off that versatility, and he's relentless at the offensive end. In the 2021-22 season, we saw Ja Morant go from a star to a bona fide superstar, averaging over 27 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds.
Outside Morant. And he got the whistle, and they're not happy with the call here. The coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
People were worried that this But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Clock at 2. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Boston trailing. It's Brown on the wing, guarded by Bane. Well, you ask any team executive, they're all looking for the next Giannis. The problem is there aren't many like Giannis.
That is so true, B.A. Good luck with that, team executives. But reality, look, with the way the NBA game has evolved, positionless basketball is what it's all about. You combine that with size, skill, and talent, that's a dangerous combination, and that's what every team needs.
And it's Brooks missing. Boston's shooting just 38% for this game so far. On the drive, Smart. Oh, the swat by Adams.
That's the length of Adams, but also the good instincts defensively.
Personal foul.
Dillon Brooks has had one heck of a start to his career. He's a solid rotational player.
Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Drops in the layup for 2. Morant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Man, oh man, one of the more advanced ball handlers we've ever seen at his age. Ja Morant has people on skates.
Horford passes to Brown. And the jam by Brown.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
As for Dillon Brooks, he's the glue that holds these guys together, Smitty.
No doubt, B.A., he's their emotional leader on this team. He can take over games at times offensively. He is really the heartbeat of this club.
And that one's good for Brooks.
You can run these plays for Brooks. He's improving in the catch-and-shoot area.
Here's Brown to the paint. Here's Williams. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Jackson outside. Beyond the arc. Hauled in by Brown. For Boston, they've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Fires from deep. And again, Boston with the triple.
And we have seen Brown take more and more threes recently, becoming very confident in this shot.
Moran against Smart. And stolen by Williams. Here's Horford. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Back to Williams. Three-pointer. And he buries his first look.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
Outside Morant to end the run. Memphis the rebound. Adams the pass to Bane. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Boston's got it going from deep. 3 for 3 so far in the quarter. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thank you very much, Brian. Well, Jaylen Brown has been vocal when it comes to social justice. He said, quote, people need to step up and use their platform. Keep conversations alive and show people that you care. Where your influence is biggest, try to leverage it. Brian, he knows his stuff.
Stand up. Allie, thanks.
I'll tell you what, Ja Morant just keeps coming at the defense.
The free throw drops for Morant. Gallinari, he's checked in for Horford. And Morant drops them both. 1:04 left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Smart. Gallinari with a screen on Morant. Smart finds Gallinari. No good on the triple.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
6 to shoot. Back to Brown. Another shot. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
A sly move by Brown to ensure the foul. He won't pass up on a chance to draw one off you.
The first free throw is good.
At the line for 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Brown. Memphis has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Jackson outside. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, no, it just doesn't make sense given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
You really get excited about Jackson's potential. The size, the agility, and the skill level to make an impact at both ends.
Tatum, he's checked in for Williams. Jones, he's checked in for Memphis. Here's Tatum. And Gallinari throws it down.
Even though he does a lot of spot-up shooting, Gallinari can put the ball on the floor and create for himself.
Jones from outside. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Stolen by Jackson. On the break. Up in time. And that's not going to go. Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll stay.
The Grizzlies, 24.
half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Boy, you got to like what Ja Morant has done in this game.
Using all that momentum behind him to finish with power. Gotta love watching him dive toward the rim.
His activity level has made an impact, and he is fearless.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Taylor Jenkins. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the center position, locking down the middle. Williams a screen on Brooks. Tatum passes to Gallinari. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bain. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Bain against Brown. Back to Gallinari. 4 on the clock.
I mean, as a defender, Jaren Jackson, he has it all. Quick to the ball, provides great rim protection, and he never gives up on plays.
Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And they'll keep possession. Williams against Adams. Adams a screen. And here's Morant outside. Counted from distance. Morant's got 22 points.
You like how Adams surveys the whole floor, allowing him to spot the wide open man.
Tatum. Outside, Brown. There's the drive. Oh, Adams with the block. Back to Morant. On the wing, Bain. Outside Morant. For the lead. Morant missing again. The Celtics with the lead. Brogdon, the pass to Williams. Back to Brogdon. Oh, deflected. Morant with it. Picked up by Tatum. Fires for 3. And Ja Morant good for 3. Morant's got 8 points in the quarter.
Boy, if Morant's going to hit from there, I don't know how you guard him.
Williams a screen on Morant. Brogdon from outside. Here's Tatum. Here he goes. And then Tatum slams it in.
We don't always get to see this from Tatum, adding the sizzle to the steak. And after spending his first 3 seasons with the Bucks, Malcolm Brogdon was part of a sign and trade. Just a great move for his career.
And after that 2018 sign and trade, Malcolm Brogdon got an expanded role, Grant.
He really did. I mean, Brogdon becoming more of a ball handler, a chance to shine offensively. His numbers as a result have exploded since that deal.
White, he's checked in for Boston. Pass to Tatum. Outside Gallinari. Back to Tatum. Second half of play here. We're just under 2.5 minutes past. And the three-pointer goes. Tatum's got 9.
Nice play. Tatum consistent with that jump shot, especially off the catch.
Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam. We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
Gallinari with a screen on Morant. Brogdon, the pass to White. Here's Williams. Back to White. Outside Gallinari.
Tough guy to defend. Gallinari with the skill, the knowledge of the game, and gifted physically.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for 2 shots.
Both good from the line that time.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Morant against Brogdon. Pass to Adams. Tatum against Brooks. Back to Adams. Outside Morant. Morant with the slam!
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Williams a screen on Bain. White the pass to Brogdon. Gallinari with it. Back to Brogdon. Outside Tatum. Boston no good that time either.
those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
Moran against Brogdon. Moran, no good. The Celtics have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. The drive by Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
The speed of Tatum's drive makes it so tough to defend. You just don't get a chance to stop him.
Up top, Morant. Give him 31 now. Brooks outside on the wing. Bane. Outside for Morant. Offline with a 3.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Out of bounds. It'll be Grizzlies ball.
This is what we talk about, value in each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
Timeout called. The Grizzlies.
Looking now for some consistency. Just too many missed shots.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
For Memphis, they've gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Morant with it. At the buzzer!
They credit him for understanding the situation and coming through.
That is situational basketball. It takes a good understanding.
Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Grizzlies. Hit a couple from downtown this quarter. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Smart and White make up the backcourt. Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. And it's Williams in at the 5. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Williams finds Horford. Outside White. Screen by Horford. White with it. Jackson in his pocket. Horford for 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Adams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Memphis leading. And here's Morant. Pass to Adams. Tipped away. It's stolen by Smart. And here we go, the Celtics on the run. There's Tatum with the 3. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
And they have a never-give-up attitude.
Well within striking range. Now is when you have to lock in at both ends.
Smart against Morant. Jackson, pass to Adams. Kicks it out to Jackson. Just 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Smart. Tatum against Brooks. Ooh, went in there strong and tried to power it down. But he drew the contact, and he'll head to the line. It's on Desmond Bane.
And look at Tatum getting aggressive inside, firing off his shot while drawing the foul.
At the line for 2 shots.
And he makes both free throws. Memphis trailing here. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Good.
Steven
Adams has got his first points of the game.
You got to bring more than that to stop Steven Adams. Using that strength to fight through contact.
Horford outside. Outside Tatum. White on the wing. Brooks against Tatum. Smart outside. The kick to Tatum. Takes the 3. And so the ball out of bounds. Smart takes it last. The Celtics making a switch here. Brown's checked in.
Jaylen Brown.
The Grizzlies shooting 40% from the field in this one. Left side Morant. Pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. Now here's Bane. Adams, the pass to Bane. Three-pointer. The rebound, Celtics. To the middle. And Tatum, the bucket on the assist by Brown. Tatum's got 14 points now in the second half. Jackson with a screen on Smart. Morant. Morant with the slam!
Tremendous effort from John Morant, letting his team know they can rely on him.
Smart for three. Here's Tatum. Ooh, some solid defense from Adams. Now a timeout called by Memphis.
You could really see his squad was losing steam. Smart timeout to give them a breather.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, I had a chance to find out what Taylor Jenkins was discussing with his players. He was really urging them to stay after it, saying, quote, "We're right there, guys. Keep playing for one another, and let's take this game." Bringing the inspiration. Back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Brown against Bane. And finished off by Tatum.
When this team needs a bucket, it naturally looks for Jason Tatum, and he typically comes through.
Smart against Morant. Pass to Adams. And the layup is good off the glass. Adams has got 4 points in the quarter.
Emphatic bucket from Steven Adams. His team needed one, and he wouldn't be denied.
A good look from Horford. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. And the Celtics lead by 4.
Clutch play by Horford. Rises to the challenge with confidence. This is what coaches love about him. It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
And we have to give him props. It's rare these days to see someone dominate the glass so single-handedly.
FBA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Knocks down the triple. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Celtics.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far. Being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
Yeah, one thing I think they should continue doing is attacking the break. Because right now, this defense has no answer for them when they do this.
And it's slammed in by Adams.
Can't teach size and strength. Once Adams gets position, you're not rooting him out of there.
There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Kick out to Brown. Smart outside. Outside Tatum. The three. Horford for three. And the Celtics another three.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
Now Morant. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
I smack clowns with mad style.
A lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight. Greg, both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot. Pass to Brown. Outside, Smart. Brown against Conley. Just 5 to shoot. Tatum passes to Brown. It's good.
Hey, defenders already have a lot to worry about when Tatum's scoring. He's making passes like that, too. Watch out.
Edwards drives in.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Last season, Clark, the Timberwolves snapped the... Three-year playoff drought.
An important milestone for this squad, Kevin. I mean, it shows they're ready to compete in the postseason. That's huge and speaks to just how far this team has come.
Towns against Horford. Tatum with a screen on Towns. Here's Smart. Cracks in the tray.
And of course, this is Smart's biggest hurdle. Sometimes he looks great shooting the three. Sometimes, though, it's just the opposite.
Here's McDaniels. That shot misses. Great D that time from Tatum. We've seen a quick start here for the Celtics. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. The shot's good on the assist by Horford.
You got to do a lot more than that to stop Tatum. I mean, he's just too skilled and crafty and strong on these takes.
Towns finds McDaniel. Back to Towns. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Jump ball. Gobert dishes to McDaniels. Clock at 4. Wants to get it to Tatum and does. Rebound, Minnesota. It's Edwards on the wing. He's covered by Brown. Gobert. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And how about the play by Gobert there in the paint? Not afraid to get physical on his way to the basket.
Tatum passes to Williams. The kick out to Tatum. Fires for 3. Drills it from outside. Tatum's got 5 points so far.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And pushing it up, here's Boston. Williams is running. And a close look here at the hustle stance for the Celtics.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
One other factor today, points off turnover. I mean, let's see if they can keep up the pressure, capitalize off more forced miscues.
Horford with it. Now defended by Gobert. Tatum wide open. He fires one. That one a little long. And Marcus Smart, GA, the very definition of a guy you love on your team, but hate to play against.
Yeah. And teams that go deep need that sort of presence. Smart is more than just an agitator, though. Great player who anyone would want to play alongside.
Here's Brown. Horford sets a screen for Brown. Drops in the layup for two.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Got a piece of it. Smart against Conley. The three from Tatum. Goes back up. Williams gets the bucket.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. Here's Conley. No points in the game yet for him. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Edwards dishes to Towns. Stolen by Smart. Horford the pass to Williams. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, he is a behemoth in the paint. Once Williams establishes himself, you almost have to foul.
And that one calls for Williams. And Williams drops them both. We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the first. Edwards kicks to McDaniels. Outside Conley. Launches a three. No good. Shot missing. And so it's Boston with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. A look at the field goal percentage.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a very convincing performance from the Celtics so far.
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the guard position. Horford has a wide open look. Here's Williams. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
Timberwolves trail by 12. Edwards dishes to McDaniels. Outside, Towns. Gobert the pass to Edwards. Outside, Towns. Shot clock at 6. Back to Edwards. Shoots over Brown. Edwards can't hit. Celtics leading by 12. Tatum deciding where to go with it. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Tell you what, that's impressive strength there from Tatum. You got to respect that. Even when you try to wrap him up, he finds a way to score.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And we see stars, Clark, that dominate with skill. Others do it more with athleticism. which would you prefer to build around if you were coaching?
If I had to only pick one, Kevin, obviously I'd like to have both skill and athleticism, but skill is so critically important in any sport, particularly basketball. Guys that can shoot, handle the ball, pass it, and do the fundamental things well. And I think that trumps athleticism over the long haul.
There's Brown with the three. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Timberwolves. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Edwards. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
Outside, Horford. Smart dishes to Tatum. Kicks it to Horford. Back to Tatum. The shot, no good. And Minnesota will come the other way. Edwards passes to Gobert. Towns for 3. Cans it from downtown. Towns has got 7 points.
A good play ending with the right player. Big Cat, one of the best shooters we've ever seen at the center position.
Williams finds Horford. Back to Williams. It's stolen by Gobert. Edwards passes to Towns. Now Edwards. Back to Towns. To the middle. Out to Conley. 4 on the shot clock.
Well, I tell you, that was double duty right there. He influenced the shot and then got back and cleaned the glass.
And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. He gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
Look at Tatum get up. I love whenever he goes up with that kind of aggression and force. He's not messing around at all, taking names and making statements.
McDaniels dishes to Edwards. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Smart. The Timberwolves not yet made a free throw in the game, 0 of 2 so far.
So much confidence coming from Anthony Edwards. You can just see it. This is a guy who knows he belongs in the league and is hungry to be great.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Gallinari, he's checked in for Horford. And Brent Williams is subbed in for Tatum. Here's Williams. Doesn't go for him. Towns with the defensive effort. Pass to McDaniels. Puts up a 3. Rebound Boston.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Smart kicks to Williams. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Out to Edwards. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Edwards got 5 points now in the quarter. Gallinari has screen on Conley. Smart passes to Gallinari. Drills the 3-pointer. And the Celtics lead by 12.
I love how confident Gallinari is. Knows he's out there to take these exact kinds of shots. Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it.
A jaw-dropper emoji is what I look like right now. Incredible.
And you see the muscle Gallinari's added to his frame. Now able to draw contact and still finish the play.
23 seconds left in the first half. Conley kicks to Towns. Edwards passes to Towns. Outside Conley. McDaniels up top. Rebound Boston. Williams has got his 7th rebound here tonight. And so it's Boston looking at a 13.
With the score, the Celtics 29, the Timberwolves 16.
And there was an Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum getting it done today.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. Rob Williams is out there with Gallinari, and it's Williams at the 3. That's the Boston 5. Conley, Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
Towns with the steal. Edwards passes to Gobert, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Brown against Edwards. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back, and when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
Both good from the line that time. Celtics leading by 11. Outside, Smart. Gallinari on the wing. Brown outside. 3-pointer. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Towns has got his 6th rebound on the night. Edwards dishes to Conley. Towns finds Edwards. Back to Towns. 6 on the shot clock. The 3. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Good show of power that time by Towns, putting his shot up despite the foul.
And the second free throw, good. The Celtics making a switch here. Ogden's checked in, and he nails the 3rd.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Williams, a screen on Conley. Brogdon kicks to Williams. Back to Brogdon. Brown against Edwards. From downtown, and Brown is good for 3. Brown's got 7 points.
You know, the 3-point shot, guys, is something that Brown continues to improve upon. It's important for him to be knocking down these looks to expand his offensive repertoire.
Here's Edwards driving to the basket and finished off by Edwards.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
And there's Williams. That's good on the assist from Brogdon. He's got 8.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for him at that end of the floor.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And the vertical that Brown has is quite impressive. As relentless a finisher that you'll find in this league.
At the line for your Celtics, Jaylen Brown. At the line for 2 shots.
He's off on the first.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. So the Celtics call timeout. They're first.
For a free T-shirt.
And he ends up missing both free throws. Timberwolves trail by 11. No one near Conley as he lets it go. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Conley's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Outside Williams. There's the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
For 3, Edwards. That one misses. And the Celtics going the other way now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Brogdon kicks to Williams. Conley against Brogdon. Back to Williams. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Williams has got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, you know what? He's a skilled passer, so if you leave people open around Brogdon, he'll make you wish you didn't.
They get it again. Gobert. Good D by Williams.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
It's stolen by Edwards. Conley, the pass to Edwards. Conley on the follow. Conley's got 5.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
Yes, they can. They can't allow him to beat them to too many more of those.
Here's McDaniels, and finished off by McDaniels.
And that's a momentum shifter. A steal leading straight to the basket.
Williams sends a screen for Brogdon. Williams dishes to Williams. Gallinari outside. Nice ball movement by Boston. And here's Brogdon from the arc. And so Boston again turning it over. Seven-second difference, shot and game clock. Conley finds Edwards. Gobert in the corner. Passes it to McDaniels. Conley left side. He feeds it to Gobert. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
And all of that size rolling there after that screen. Gobert moves now with such confidence when in the pick and roll.
Gallinari outside. Fires the 3. Wow. Came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Personal foul.
It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
At the line for the Celtics.
And he's good on the second.
And when Gallinari is healthy, he's such an effective player. I mean, a skilled shooter who really helps to space the floor for his team.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock you down from the line.
And so it's the Boston Celtics with a 10-point lead. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Timberwolves trail by 10. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the 1.
Anthony Edwards has a great body and knows how to control it. Showing you right there by taking advantage to draw the foul.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Williams sets a screen for Tatum. This one for 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
Jason Tatum has so many different ways he can score, showing us a little solo spurt ability right there.
Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when they need a spark.
Down it goes!
Take that rack down!
Slam!
Edwards.
How about this combo, guys? Part super athlete, part contortionist. Towns continues to impress.
Horford kicks to Brown. In the corner, Tatum with it. Brown inside, Edwards defending. 5 on the clock, and the dunk by Tatum.
And how much do you love to see a guy with the skill and the nerve to pull off that reverse?
Well, you know, Greg, if it was any other player, it might be surprising, but he is just so good.
Guys, I tell you what, he's definitely one of the few guys with that move.
It does a lot for Conley's overall game when he's attacking. He wants to give the D more to worry about than just passing and shooting.
Tatum passes to Smart. Back to Tatum. Now a timeout called by Boston.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Headed to the floor right now.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the head coach for the Celtics talked to his team during the break. His key message was, don't get comfortable. Those guys are going to come at us with everything they've got. Let's bring the intensity and stay focused on every possession. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Outside, Towns. Outside, Conley. Williams with the block. Smart deciding where to go with it. Horford with the screen on Edwards. Smart kicks to Horford. Back to Smart. The pass to Brown. And here's Tatum for three. The shot's good. Brown making the play. And now a 12-point Celtic lead. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Boston.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
Well, let's make sure we don't overlook the steals they've been able to get now. Those forced turnovers have helped them put points on the board and in their pocket.
Looking to end the run, and Towns lays it in. 14 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
Towns is especially dangerous when he's cutting to the rim like this. Really good mobility for a big guy.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And, you know, he may finally be rounding into form after what's been a tough game for him at the line prior to this trip.
Smart finds Horford. And again, Boston with the triple.
Part of what makes Horford such a really good jump shooter is the fundamentals and mechanics, but also his confidence.
Gobert dishes to Towns. And the shot goes in.
And he can take over in a nanosecond. I mean, once he catches fire, it's difficult to squelch it.
To the inside. And finished off by Williams.
So explosive around the basket. Williams, when the pass is on target, expect him to finish with the rim wrap.
Brown outside. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Brown's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Boston.
They enjoyed a big boost from the strong play of their bench.
The subs came in and did their job. Those points off the bench were key to their victory.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Jason Tatum.
Well, he was absolutely relentless at the offensive end, guys. Smelled blood and went for it.
They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
The three from Tatum. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
It's really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Here's Brown, and then Brown with the dunk.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Celtics lead by 21.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Conley with it. Four on the clock. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Celtic ball.
Knocks it loose. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying
Clowns with mad style.
ball movement, Grant.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purists.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point.
Boy, young talents like Anthony Edwards, so exciting to watch. You know, you've got to adapt to the NBA and continue to grow and reach your potential. But there's this infectious joy and a great smile that he plays with.
Now here's Bane. Clock at 6. Left side, Morant. Off the left rim and out.
I don't know if he's trying to show off for the crowd or what. There's no reason for that kind of shot.
Pass to Conley. Let's go with a 3. Edwards against Morant. Towns. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Well, you can see Karl Anthony Towns now is beyond just looking for his own shot. He's understanding, let me make the guys around me feel good.
Now here's Bane. Adams with a screen on Conley. Morant, no good.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
Launches it. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss for Minnesota. They've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. McDaniels from long range. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
The NBA, and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon.
John Morant.
And he sinks the second. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Karl Anthony Towns, too big, too strong, too high off his feet.
Adams a screen. Pass to Bane. The 3. Outside for Brooks. 3-pointer. Sinks the tray.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It's all about mindset out of the gate. If you're aggressive and they give you room, go ahead, let it fly.
Now here's Conley. Back to Daniels. Here's Conley. Outside McDaniels. Oh, deflected. And stolen by Bane. And Morant with the basket on the assist from Bane.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low. Working around the contact and getting it to go.
To the right side. Bane against Edwards. Stolen by Bane. Timeout called. Memphis.
That's a good timeout. They just can't hit anything.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
Morant against Conley. Off with the layup.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Edwards, the pass to McDaniels. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Conley against Brooks to the left wing. Adams inside. And it's good. 2 points.
We've watched Morant get so good at this. Instinctively spots the opening and feeds a really good shooter. I mean, during his first playoffs, Dillon Brooks proved he was a big game player, pouring in 31 in his playoff debut, an upset win over Utah.
From deep, Conley. Pass to Edwards. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
Anthony Edwards is a load to handle as a defender. This guy's got the frame and the skill to make it very difficult.
You know, talking about Dillon Brooks, also great in those first ever play-in games, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the Grizzlies making the playoffs, winning 2 games. Brooks was outstanding in a win at Golden State, locking down the Warriors on the perimeter.
Oh, the swat by Adams.
This is one of the toughest bigs in the league. Steven Adams challenging opponents defensively. Nicely done.
Jackson with a screen on Edwards. Here's Bain. He takes it in. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Here's Edwards. Yep, count it. Edwards has got 7 points in the game.
Boy, that defense must be better. Anthony Edwards getting it done on the interior.
Morant with it. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Now here's Morant. Trailing by 4. Adams with a screen on Conley. Brooks from outside. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Adams a screen. From deep, Morant. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Here's Towns. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
Brooks from outside. He can't get that one to fall. And so the first quarter is in the books. Timberwolves ahead. They lead by 4. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Conley in at the point. Morant picks up the loose ball, but he was in the backcourt. They'll give it up. And we have to take another look at that block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
Minnesota in the lead. Pass to Towns. The kick out to Conley. The 3 is up. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Well, we normally see Mike Conley toe the line. That time he takes a step or 2 past it. Okay, Mike. What I like about the Minnesota Timberwolves, to me, they took a step forward last season. Finishing their highest conference finish since 2004, made it all the way up to the 7th spot in a very competitive West.
Back to Bain. 4 on the clock. Fires, high post. That one off the back iron and out. The Timberwolves shooting 54% from the field so far in this one. Edwards, a pass to Towns. Driving inside. Here's Gobert. Nifty move. Oh, the swat by Adams. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. Here's McDaniels. Tries yet again. Pass to Towns. Here's Edwards. Whoa!
Oh, give me a little sauce, Anthony Edwards. Rise high and finish over the defender.
And it's Morant off the drive. And the shot goes. Morant's got 5 points.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
McDaniels passes to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Wow, why lay it in when you can send an emphatic message? Rudy Gobert on the dunk.
Down low. Here's Adams. Outside for Brooks. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Adams with a screen on Conley. And Morant gets it to go. Morant's got 4 points this quarter.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
Here's Edwards. It's rebounded by Memphis. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Brooks, the pass to Morant. Doris, the last few years, we've seen teams put together rosters loaded with talent, but it hasn't always translated to rings.
I think what we've learned, Brian, is that just accumulating talent is not enough to win in this league. What you have to find is a team that fits together well in terms of the individual parts. There also has to be that elusive chemistry. You can't define it, hard to win without it.
Conley on the attack. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Well, there's a certain level of quickness you've got to contend with. Mike Conley off the dribble drive.
Right side, Morant. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And he gets that one.
As usual, terrific effort from him. Unwilling to let the possession go to waste.
Gobert goes in. The kick out to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Goodness, Anthony Edwards, always on the attack. This guy is just so dynamic.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
You will have to finish harder than that if you want to convert in traffic.
The three from Bane. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Conley. Right side, McDaniels. Pass to Gobert.
Walking foul call. Desmond Bain. Second personal foul. First team foul.
43 seconds left in the second quarter.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
I think his teammates understand that Anthony Edwards has every aspect of his offensive game working, so let's make sure he's got the basketball.
Pass to Brooks. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The Timberwolves have gotten 8 of 13 shots to fall in the second quarter. McDaniels from long range. Grizzlies with the rebound. Adams has got 5 rebounds in the game. Bane, the pass to Morant. Jackson, the screen, with 1 on the clock. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves in command with a...
Your Grizzlies, 18. The Timberwolves, 31.
As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating rules to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
Well, one of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Bane and Brooks out on the wing. And it's Morant in at the 1. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Morant, no good.
And guys, this has got to be more of a team effort. Right now, he's playing all for himself.
You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves. Recording their second winning season since 2005. Getting on track for future success. Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Minnesota's gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Back to Conley. Banked it in off the glass. Conley's got 7 points. So what do you think the keys are that could help Minnesota continue to grow over last year?
Well, you know, there's always room for guys to improve their game. But I think it's really the intangibles. Building trust amongst players and becoming a more mature team.
Pass to Towns. McDaniels with it. Jacks up a 3. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Morant, the pass to Adams. Kicks it out to Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Jackson, the screen. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And so Jackson nails both of them. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. And it's McDaniels off the drive. Pass to Edwards. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Hard work pays off right there. Anthony Edwards finds himself in the paint and draws contact.
And both free throws good for Edwards. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Moran against Conley. Jackson outside. Outside Morant. And the foul on Steven Adams. That's his first foul of the game.
Morant doesn't need the 3-point shot to be effective. There's so much more to his game, but when it's dropping, he's lethal.
Here's Edwards. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 6 rebounds now in the game. To the wing, right side. Jackson with a screen on Conley. Back to Morant. Stolen by Conley. Here we go, all alone. And it's powered home by Towns.
Unbelievable. That's the big cat. So fluid at the center position. One thing that's defined Mike Conley's career in the NBA is his mastery and understanding of the point guard position. Don't sleep on his athleticism now either, though. Vertical at the combine was 40.5 inches. Folks, not a lot of people achieve that number.
Pass to Gobert. Here's Towns. For 3. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
Well, bigs now have got to be able to stretch the floor. Karl Anthony Towns, a knockdown 3-point shooter.
And if you know about Conley's family, you know where he gets his athletic ability.
Well, we know Mike Sr. is a gold medalist in the triple jump. He's in the Track and Field Hall of Fame. No wonder Mike Jr. can jump out of the gym.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to be on Dylan Brooks.
Well, Anthony Edwards has got a well-rounded offensive game. He can put it on the deck and draw contact. Shows you right there.
So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back.
I think that's going to stick with them for a while. Huge mistake at a critical juncture in the game.
And I think the intention doesn't always equal the result. Wrong play, wrong time.
Towns for 3, and stolen by Morant. From outside the arc, Adams with the ball. Towns covering.
Steven Adams will leave no doubt when he's near the cup.
Minnesota has gotten all 3 from downtown so far in the second half. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Pass to Brooks. The 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
So explosive coming off the screen. Morant is sudden and deadly.
His 4th personal foul. 3rd team foul.
And he drops the first.
Shooting for Minnesota, Anthony Edwards.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. For Memphis, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Here's Morant, and he drives in. And then Morant with the dunk!
Yeah, Steven Adams' instinct is to pass it first, and what instincts he has. Wow, pretty play.
Towns finds Edwards. Back to Towns. Out of bounds, it'll be Memphis's ball.
Miscommunication oftentimes leads to turnovers. That's something they'll want to discuss.
Off the inbound pass. And And then Morant with the dunk.
They must have fallen asleep defensively. How else do you explain an easy dunk right off the inbounds pass?
Boy, when you look at Anthony Edwards' frame, it is pro-ready right now. That upper body strength, the ability to play through contact, the and one. Yes, sir.
Got a piece of it. He got it up. No good on the shot. Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Timberwolves. Continued to rack up points in that quarter. His total for the night to 20. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Minnesota's gone 6 of 8 from the three-point line in this matchup. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point guard position.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Edwards, here we go.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
Here's Morant going inside, and he banks in the layup. Morant's got 20.
He's been their top scorer, but he's really had to fight for it. He'll need to be more efficient in the future for this club to reach its full potential.
And Edwards slams it in.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
It's been all Timberwolves. Pass to Gobert. Outside Conley. 4-3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got his 8th rebound here tonight. The 3 from Bane. Offensive rebound. Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And I'll tell you what, this is a guy who doesn't take a break at all on the boards.
Yeah, doing serious work. He likes being an anchor on the glass.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
And then Morant with the jam.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in the zone, he stays aggressive.
Oh, it's Towns with the finish.
How about the creativity, the athleticism? That's a rare combination for a guy his size. Go to work, Cat.
And then Morant with the dunk.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Here's Brooks. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
They're improving, but still find themselves behind.
Yeah, but this run started with tighter execution at both ends, and that'll need to be maintained for them to have a chance to take the lead. Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Left side, Morant. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Minnesota?
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
And the other thing, guys, credit their game plan. They've been getting the looks they want, and they are executing at a high level.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
And there are the Grizzlies with another bucket. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's Edwards. Unable to get that one. Ooh, some solid defense from Adams. Here's Morant. Morant with the slam!
The quick feed of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
Jackson against Towns. Right side, Conley. Back to Daniels. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Conley finds McDaniels. The shot by Conley, no good. And the Grizzlies shooting it well, almost 50% from the floor. And Ja Morant again. Morant's got 33.
Well, he is so efficient, so productive. But for them to have real success, he needs help.
Looking to close things out, that might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
From deep, Payne connects from downtown.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Timberwolves.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Karl Anthony Towns.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
And then Morant with the dunk.
Well, they needed this run way earlier. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to...
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up for Doris Burke.
I smack clowns with mad style.
comes from him. Jumping on tires and the other drills.
He is a high flyer indeed. David. Thank you. It'll be the Celtics off the tip. Here's Brogdon. So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Brogdon in at the point. Horford the pass to Tatum. Boston getting another chance here. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play going to the line for one.
And one thing Williams has, a lot of natural strength. You can play him physical, but most of the time he's going to win that battle.
Obviously, both these teams love to attack the glass, rebounding, so that stat, Greg, could end up being a deciding factor here tonight.
There aren't going to be any free second chances tonight. These squads need to be ready to get physical and fight for every single possession.
The team-first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
Brogdon kicks to Horford. Brown outside. Going inside and finished off by Brown.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Now here's Morant. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Morant's got his second basket of the night.
A point guard with length. Morant can do a little bit more than just handle himself inside.
And it's Brown missing. Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. That's very appealing. Put it down!
Gracious way to get up. And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
And Horford wide open. He shoots. Off target from outside. Grizzlies have gotten their first three shots to go in for them to start off this game. Brooks with it. And it's Horford picking him up. A three from Morant. Missed the shot. He's 3 for 4 in the game. Brogdon finds Horford. Back to Brogdon. Outside Tatum. The Celtics working the ball around now. And it's Brown missing.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Outside Jackson. This one for three. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot three.
First team.
It's the size of Jackson Jr. that is so hard to match up with. This is why defenders just are just forced to foul him.
Smart's checked in for Brogdon. And he nails the third. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And so it's Bain with it. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. 3-point lead. Brown against Bain. It's Brown with the drive. And that one, good. Brown's got his second basket of the game.
Carving up the defenders like a surgeon. Brown is gifted at getting all the way to the rim.
In the corner, Tatum with it. Shoots a fader. Bangs home the trifecta.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Morant with it, and it's Horford picking him up. In the corner, it's Payne. Tatum against Brooks. Deflects the pass, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Oh, he threw that one down. Adams, one of the fiercest competitors in the league.
Williams. Right side Horford. Fires the three. Sinks the triple.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Morant against Smart. Brooks with no one around. tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. To the inside, Tatum kicks to Brown. Shoots the three, and there's Horford. That's good on the assist by Brown. Horford's got 6.
Not just being selfless, but also smart with the ball. Brown is able to find the best guy for the right shot.
And then Morant slams it in.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. Smart passes to Horford. And the Celtics another 3.
And not every big can hit from there, but Horford has that versatility because that man has put in work.
Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play. So Morant, he'll go to the free throw line. It goes on Jason Tatum. Memphis shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here.
Definitely an area where they can improve. Only 73% as a team from the line last year.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Brown, now an elite scorer in this league, really does it all.
The Celtics have shot just 1 free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game.
And just last season, they were at about 82% from the free throw line. So those numbers are always going to be positive.
Morant reaches to Adams. Here's Brooks. Back to Adams, and stolen by Horford. The 3 from Tatum. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. Here's Morant. 11 points in the game. And then Morant slams it in.
It's been all about Ja tonight. Can score in so many different ways.
Brown, good.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
And so it's the Boston Celtics with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And the
please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance team.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Celtics. Here's Morant. The wingmen are Bane and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And Morant in a point guard. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
Morant passes to Adams, and Adams with the slam.
And you see the unselfishness from Morant, wanting to share that ball with any open teammate.
Down low, Brown, and Brown throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
Ah, they're going for the throat. Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
And Jackson throws it down hard.
Doesn't have to get up much. Jackson Jr. at 6'11" just easily finishes that hoop.
Tatum kicks to Brown. Back to Tatum. Williams dishes to Tatum. There's a screen by Williams. Tatum drives in.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
Brown, the pass to Tatum. Back to Brown. The Celtics working the ball around now. Tries to save it, and out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. Boston making a switch here. Ogden's checked in. The Grizzlies trail by 8. Morant drives in, and then Morant slams it in.
He'll put you on your heels in a hurry. Morant slicing through the D.
Smart kicks to Horford. Outside to Brogdon. Horford with the screen on Bane. Brogdon finds Tatum. Back to Brogdon. Here's Horford. Shot clock at 3. That one off the back iron and out.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Morant passes to Adams. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists in the game. Outside Tatum. Williams has a screen for Tatum. Beyond the arc. Buries the long-range jumper. Tatum's got 10 points now just in this quarter. Hey, Richard, for a while, teams went smaller. They became quicker. Now we're seeing some teams go big, playing 2, sometimes 3 7-footers in the lineup. It's amazing.
Yeah, there's always a pendulum swing. Once it goes too small, then all of a sudden the pendulum swings back, and now everyone is looking for size. But you have to have size that can also stretch the floor, because teams need guys that can rebound. That's what they're looking for.
Outside, Smart. Outside to Brogdon. And again, Boston with the triple.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain the triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And a little contact like that won't slow Adams down. This is a guy who loves the contact and able to finish easily on that one.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Brogdon the pass to Tatum. And the Celtics another 3.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
Williams kicks to Tatum. In the corner, it's Brogdon. Tatum with it. Now defended by Adams. Tatum passes to Brogdon. Adams, some nice D.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that position.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. Molinari, he's checked in for the Celtics. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Morant kicks to Brooks. Goes back up. Morant passes to Adams. Outside, Bane. Pass to Adams. Over Smart. And Adams gets it to go down. On the assist by Jackson. Adams has got 8 points here in this quarter. To the paint. Here's Tatum. A shot off that time. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Now a timeout called by Memphis.
That was your Grizzlies by
12 seconds left to play here in the half. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
From his first day in the league, opponents are going to make him earn it at the line. And look, Morant, he'll give him an easy look.
And he's good on the second. Poked away, and that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Tatum.
He's going to throw his arm out trying to make a pass of that length.
8 seconds left in the first half. With 4 seconds on the clock, and finished off by Morant.
John Morant was a great player, but he became a star once he learned how to dominate pick and roll.
And there's the bucket from Tatum. What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for Boston. And it was from three-point range where he did the most damage. He knocked down 3. Halfway through this one, plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Guys, John Morant has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shot within the flow of the offense.
On the court for the Celtics, We've got Malcolm Brogdon. Williams is out there with Gallinari. Then there's Smart, and it's Tatum in at the 3, the small forward. Williams trying to break free.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
Morant passes to Adams. Out to Brooks. Morant scanning the floor for the lead. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Out to Gallinari, stolen by Brooks. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Morant against Tatum. Outside Jackson. 5 to shoot. Morant dishes to Adams. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 5 assists tonight.
And this is where Adams has the biggest impact. The closer to the basket, the more effective he is.
Outside to Brogdon. Boston again missing.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Morant passes to Jackson. Morant against Smart. And then Morant. Morant it in.
Okay, I see you, Ja, flexing a little bit of muscle, showing off that athletic ability. Okay.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And it's Gallinari missing. Memphis leading by 4. Jackson a screen on Smart. Here's Morant. The rebound by the Celtics. Williams has got 11 rebounds in the game. Tatum kicks to Smart. Back to Tatum. Smart finds Tatum. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
An active scorer, whenever Tatum forces the issue and goes at the defense, they have to compromise.
Boston shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. Brown is checked in for Brogdon. And so Tatum nails them both.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Here's Morant. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Robert Williams.
In an era where so many point guards are 3-point shooters, Ja Morant, you know what? This man is built different. He's more of a throwback. Ja wants to apply pressure by driving, not shooting threes.
Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for Boston. Inside, Brown. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Getting the hoop and the arm. That's tremendous body control from Brown.
The Celtics making a switch here. Williams is checked in. For Malcolm Brogdon, he comes from a family, Greg, where education comes first.
And well, Malcolm earning this degree plus a master's while in college. His dad and brother, lawyers, his mom involved in higher education. Brogdon, maybe the smartest guy in the NBA. Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
And since coming into the league, Desmond Bane, Richard, has quickly established himself as a knockdown 3-point shooter.
Yeah, his accuracy and efficiency from out there is incredible. The spacing he provides is why he's a key part of this team.
And Gallinari kicks to Brogdon. Gallinari is screened. Gallinari on the wing. Back to Williams. And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
Right wing. Here's Morant. And Adams with the slam.
And that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense could do.
Brogdon kicks to Brown. Adams against Gallinari. Brown outside. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And Morant throws it down.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that now.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
And now the first timeout called here for Boston. Al Horford is checked in for Boston. 1:14 left in the third. Brown outside. Outside Williams to stop the run. And Adams sends it back. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
55 seconds left in the third. Here's Morant. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Brown kicks to Horford. Outside Williams. Passes it to Brogdon. Brown outside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul. So hard to guard him without fouling sometimes. Brown doesn't mind getting a little contact on his way up.
And Brown drops them both. We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Morant. In the corner, it's Payne. And Jaren Jackson picks up the foul. That's his third foul of the game.
His third personal foul. Third team foul.
Celtics trail by 6. Brogdon with it. He's picked up by Morant. Horford dishes to Brown. Brogdon outside. Horford kicks to Brown. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Bane inside the three-point line. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That's on Jaylen Brown. Grizzlies have been shooting right around 75% of the line. 9 of 12 so far. And Bane drops them both. And so it's Memphis in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this way?
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's demonstrated what it means to do exactly this.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Adams in at the center position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Morant against Smart. 5 on the clock. And then Morant grabs it in.
This man was under-recruited in college. Can you believe that? And Morant, he still plays like he's trying to prove something.
And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Memphis. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. From deep 3-point range. And it's Morant missing. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Horford the pass to Williams. Driving to the basket. Williams kicks to Brown. Over Jackson. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Smart against Morant. He dishes it to Adams. Excellent D there from Williams. Celtics trail by 8. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
At the line for the Celtics.
A free throw off from Horford. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Grant Williams.
Jason Tatum.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this 4th quarter. And it's Brown missing. Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Amazing that Bane fell for the last pick in the first round in 2020. Look at his size, the strength, the range on his jump shot. When shooting's a premium, he should have been drafted earlier.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Coach Taylor Jenkins talked to his team during the break. He said, this is where mistakes can kill us. This is where mistakes can turn this thing completely around. Protect the basketball and make the simple play. In other words, guys, no hero ball right now.
Thank you, David.
As John gets more consistent from range, he becomes that much more dynamic. And that, let me just tell you, that's going to be bad news for the rest of this league.
Horford the pass to Williams. Brown outside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Loves the aggression from Brown. A tough cover for any defender out there.
He also loved that Bane absolutely puts in the work.
Oh, high effort guy, high IQ, knows exactly where to be on both ends. What a bright future.
In the corner, it's Bane. Good, and the nice assist from Morant.
The dime courtesy of Morant. I'd love to play with John. He's always looking to move that ball.
The 3 from Tatum. From past the arc. And it's Morant with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Jackson. No good that time. And it's Boston the other way. The feed to Tatum. Stolen by Brooks.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
And the Grizzlies leading by 12. And there's the pass to Bane. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Morant reaches to Adams. Tries again. And Boston with the rebound.
And, you know, it's almost as if he wore himself out with that performance in the last quarter. He hasn't had nearly the same kind of energy in this one.
Tatum, no good. Memphis has gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the 4th. Bane passes to Brooks. Memphis moving that ball around. Here's Adams, just 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Brown.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Grizzlies.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for John Morant.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
Bane against Brown. Morant outside. At the elbow, it's Jackson. Out to Morant. Pass to Bane. Smart against Morant. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Jackson misses. Timeout call, the Celtics. They're down by 6. There's 10 seconds left to play here in the 4th. What do you think, guys?
There's still a sliver of hope.
We've seen teams come back from this before. Smart to take the timeout and get everybody focused on exactly what needs to be done.
And here's Tatum for three. Trains it from downtown.
And if anybody didn't know, Jason Tatum has that killer instinct just coming up in a big way.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. They're in front by 3. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Coming up to the floor for your Grizzlies,
And they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
personal foul. Second team foul.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
The confidence Morant has in himself is impressive. He brushes pressure off like it's nothing.
Making no mistakes and putting some extra nails in the coffin right here. That pretty much do it.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're behind by 5. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
With timeouts, it's use them or lose them. So why not go down 5?
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.
I smack clowns with mad style.
An intense battle in the front court tonight, Grant. Both teams with a lot of talent in those positions.
You know, B.A., it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
Looking at the starting five for the Boston Celtics. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's Smart in it to one. So it's Boston now after the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Conley finds Edwards. Williams grabs the board.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Conley against Brown. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Now here's Brown. Takes a three. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
You know, the three-point shot, guys, is something that Brown continues to improve upon. It's important for him to be knocking down these looks to expand his offensive repertoire.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Smart passes to Horford. Off the mark there with a three. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Pound showing you a willingness to want to make his teammates better with that pass there.
Tatum way outside. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
You know, when he referred to himself as the greatest big man shooter of all time, Karl Anthony Towns certainly raised some eyebrows and sparked some debate in the NBA fraternity.
You know, with Towns, there's no doubt he's a lethal shooter from downtown.
Well, the numbers don't lie, man. This guy, B.A., has been around 50, 40, and 80 throughout his career. 50% field goals, 40% three, and 80% free throws. Tell me how many big guys can match up with those numbers. Very few.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Horford. Tatum, a screen on Towns. Horford passes to Tatum. And some solid defense from Towns. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Great use of the dribble drive by Edwards there, earning himself a trip to the line.
The first free throw is good. And both free throws good for Edwards. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Horford, a screen on McDaniels. Tatum. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Coming at you with so many ways to get his points. Tatum draws a lot of contact throughout the game. He gets himself to the line.
And so Tatum nails both of them.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
Smart with the ball. He's picked up by Edwards. A good look from Brown. McDaniels with the rebound.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there. And neither can he.
Pass to Edwards.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident at taking on defenders and finishing.
Brown passes to Smart. Back to Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
Gotta have some guts and guile to take it to the bucket strong despite the big fella standing in the way.
Towns against Horford. Oh, it's Towns with the finish.
Towns with the creativity and explosiveness.
Here's Brown. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Rudy Gobert picks one up. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
The way they just continue to drive right at the defense, they've really been overwhelming them when they do this.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
Towns up top. Horford covering. It's Edwards with a drive. Smart grabs the miss.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
And he comes up with a bucket. Brown's got 11.
Hey, defenders already have a lot to worry about with Tatum scoring. And he's making passes like that, too. Watch out.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
There's Tatum with the three. That one is off. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. It's Edwards on the wing. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Towns showing you the quickness and athleticism. They're getting off the floor to throw it down.
Smart against Conley. Here's Brown. There's the drive. Oh, and a dunk by Brown.
Brown with that amazing athleticism, putting on a show out there with jams like that.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the rope.
Oh, wow! Oh,
watch out.
Big finish.
Defense gets burned by Edwards' ball handling ability. I mean, this guy's athletic and can really move.
Anthony Edwards has been on display for Minnesota. He made a big impact. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Conley in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves.
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
And here's Brown for 3. Takes it inside. And Brown with the stuff.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
And Gobert with the stuff.
With incredible agility and reflexes, Gobert excels above the rim.
Horford outside. Back to Brown. With the drive. The shot that time not on target. McDaniels with some nice D. Here's Conley. That one's good for 2. And in any season, you'll have your struggling teams. Clark is a competitor. How hard is it to bring your best when you're enduring a tough stretch?
Well, I think it comes down to the responsibility you have to yourself and your team to give it your best shot. And competitors want to compete, and you have to relish that, even when you have the deck stacked against you. So weathering adversity and still being professional and committed to competing, I think is the mark of every pro, should be the mark of every pro.
Horford passes to Brown. And the 3 off target. Minnesota in the lead. Conley finds Edwards. The shot by Conley, no good. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Smart right side. Some room here for Williams. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Conley on the attack. And it's powered home by Towns.
Yeah, we've seen Conley do this forever. Running the point with precision.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And I tell you what, more brain neutral plays like that one, and have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Outside Edwards. It's tipped, and he recovers it. McDaniels passes to Conley. Now here's Edwards, defended by Smart. Back to Conley. Shot clock at 6. From outside, off the mark. The Celtics have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Here's Brown, and Brown with the stuff.
And Brown really is at his best when he takes it inside. I mean, defense has no idea what to do with it.
And he makes it. Conley's got 4 points this quarter.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Pass to Horford. It's Smart on the wing. Outside, Brown. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. Free throw good. Brown.
And the vertical that Brown has is quite impressive. As relentless a finisher that you'll find in this league.
It's Edwards with a drive.
And look at those moves in the post. And the smooth finish to go along with it.
Just excellent work around the rim.
Left his man lunging and reaching for air. That was something else right there.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
On the take. Oh, kind of mean on that one. Wow.
We've got liftoff here, folks. Once Edwards sprints past the defense, it is an absolute wrap.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
The kick out to Williams. Beyond the arc. Horford passes to Smart. Here's Brown. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And it's McDaniels off the drive.
Boston foul. Al Horford. First personal foul. First team.
And he knocks down the first one. And some changes here for the Celtics. Gallinari comes in for Horford. And it's Tatum in for Williams. There's 38 seconds left in the second quarter. The kick to Tatum. Pass to Gallinari. Outside, Brown. Williams passes to Brown. 6 to shoot. Tatum from long range. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds in the game. Edwards. Oh, my goodness! Disrespectful.
Fearless drive by Edwards, taking the ball right into the defense and finishing strong.
Again, the miss by the Celtics. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves ending the quarter up 10. Just pounding the...
42. The Boston Celtics. 42.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Jaylen Brown having a dominant impact in this game.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nasty right there. Oh, my goodness, that was quick.
What a nasty finish.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
He gets it in there. Williams has got his first points of the night.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
McDaniels passes to Edwards from deep. No good there. Now shooting 10 for 15 on the game. Gallinari with a screen on Conley. Pass to Gallinari. Outside Tatum. Pulls up on the wing. And that one's long.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Edwards, a pass to Towns. Over Williams. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Minnesota shooting the ball incredibly well tonight. 73% from the floor. Edwards finds McDaniels. The kick out to Conley. Now Towns. Here's the three. And there's Conley. That one's good. And the assist by Towns. Towns has got his third assist of the night. Williams with the screen. And here's Brown for three. Rebound Minnesota. Conley passes to McDaniels. Outside Edwards. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Edwards has got 4 points now in the quarter.
A composed and cool effort from Edwards inside. Not rushing himself or forcing a bad shot. Taking what's available.
To the inside. The kick out to Williams. Here's Tatum. It's blocked by Gobert. For three, Conley. Gobert passes to Towns. The kick out to Conley. There's the triple. Up top, Edwards. Pounded by Tatum. From deep, Conley. That shot missing. And the Celtics going the other way now. Williams passes to Brown. Outside Gallinari. Williams a screen on Gobert. Outside Brown. Here's Smart. 4 on the clock. From the arc. Brown can't hit. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Towns into the lane. Pass to McDaniels.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Yes, it's good. McDaniels got his second bucket of the night.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Tatum passes to Brown. Boston no good that time either. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Edwards. Here's McDaniels. Williams against Towns. Here's Gobert. Second chance effort. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Brown with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Back to Gobert. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Gobert's got 6.
And for Gobert, his offense continues to catch up with the elite defense. He's becoming a legitimate two-way threat.
Brown can't hit.
He just keeps firing away from distance. I know he's trying to get himself heated up, but at what cost?
Conley finds McDaniels. Shakes him. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got his 9th assist of the game now.
Can you say natural leader? Conley is especially effective at running the offense and involving his teammates through his passing.
Tatum can't hit. Minnesota with the ball. They've got a 13-2 run going. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Brown. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You know, guys, no denying.
Oh, big finish!
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Stolen by Conley at the end of the third quarter. A huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Timberwolves ahead, delivering the blowout. And when we return, we'll get the... And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
Hey, like a lot of guys, Edwards rides momentum as a player. When his confidence is soaring, so is his activity level.
Smart passes to Horford. No good on the triple. Timberwolves shooting has been incredible, 72%. To the middle. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Unselfish. As somebody who already draws a lot of defensive attention, Edwards has to be willing to make that next pass.
Horford for 3. He buries it from 3.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Gobert finds McDaniels. Conley with the ball. To the paint. Pass to Gobert. And the jam by Gobert.
An awesome athlete. It's fun watching Gobert get up and hammer it down with force.
Griffin, a screen on Edwards. White for 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Here's McDaniels. Drives to the hoop.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball. Really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Conley passes to Towns. From deep three-point range. White with the steal. Stolen by Conley. Throws it up high. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves?
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And also attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
Just 5 to shoot. Horford for 3. Hits the trifecta. Horford's got 6 points in the quarter.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Pass to McDaniels. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
Now here's Edwards. And he's going for the lob. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Outside White. Screen by Horford.
Remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
The rebound by the Timberwolves. Conley finds Towns. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Textbook up fake there. Towns does a great job imitating his usual shot motion. Earns himself a trip to the line.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. There's 1:47 left in the game. Smart against Conley. Here's Horford. And he makes it on the layup.
How impressive was that from Al Horford? I mean, to concentrate after being bumped like that, very impressive stuff. Oh, man.
Oh,
Punch, that was.
bad intentions. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Timberwolves.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Anthony Edwards.
Boy, this game really had his name all over it. I mean, he relished being the guy to carry the load offensively.
A defensive stalwart. Gobert knows this team expects him to be their anchor as well as rebound the rock. Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Here's McDaniels, and that one is stuffed right through.
Since since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Oh, sweet move. Hauser grabs the board.
When you do moves like that and you miss, you know you're going to hear it from your coaches and your teammates.
Horford outside. Pass to Hauser. Three-pointer. Doesn't go that time. Minnesota with the ball. Here's Edwards. Goes back up. Got a hand on it.
Griffin still possessing such incredible timing. Shooters have to be careful when he's on the prowl.
Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Smart passes to Griffin. Here's Hauser. From deep. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
I smack clowns with mad style.
Timberwolves win the tip. Now look at Memphis's starting group. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Brooks in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Morant. Outside, Bane, the 3. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Bane's got the first 3 points tonight for the Grizzlies.
And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot riding on it.
Here's Morant. He feeds it to Jackson. Memphis moving that ball around. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Stronger than his frame might suggest. That's a big-time and one by Ja.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Smitty, these teams are just packed with exciting young players, but they're both these teams still refining their squads.
Kevin, these could be the teams of tomorrow. They just need some more polish and experience, and that's something you can only get with hard work and time.
Here's Edwards. Here's Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
The long reach of Rudy Gobert really comes in handy when he's patrolling the offensive glass.
Here's Morant. Here's Adams, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Conley's shot is off. The Grizzlies have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Brooks outside. Here's Jackson out to Brooks. He can't get it to go. Timberwolves go the other way with it. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Morant scanning the floor. On the wing, Jackson from deep. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Timberwolves have gone 2 of 6 in the field. Edwards drives in. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Outside, Edwards. There's the drive. It's rebounded by Memphis. Brooks, the pass to Jackson. Gobert against Bane. Back to Jackson. And the pass to Bane. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
We know he can pass it. He's a tough defender, and Desmond Bane can shoot it from all over.
Good on the second free throw. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Trailing by 5. It's stolen by Adams. Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
A phenomenal defensive talent. Steven Adams knows how to position himself to steal the ball.
And Edwards with the stop.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Now here's Morant. He's got 5. 1:39 left to play in the first quarter. And he uses the glass on the lane. Morant's got 7 points in the game.
The decision-making keeps improving. Ja Morant looking comfortable operating in pick and rolls.
Here's McDaniels. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Morant, and finished off by Morant.
This guy is exciting to watch. Morant gets up and dunks it.
And Towns throws it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Brooks outside. It's rebounded by Towns.
There's the value of great rim protection without fouling. Ooh, love it, love it.
Man, what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Here's Morant. He gets that one. He's got 11.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And nice intensity from Towns in the paint. Doesn't back off and takes that shot while being fouled.
It's his first trip to the line.
And really can't criticize the work he did at the line a year ago. 82% on the season.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
Conley against Morant. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
Yeah, 76% from the line a season ago. And most would consider that to be a success.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
The upside Ja Morant has is exciting. An explosive young talent with an outstanding work ethic.
Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for Memphis. That quarter had to take a look.
Your Timberwolves
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at the Grizzlies' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
Hiding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point guard. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Edwards passes to McDaniels. The rebound by Steven Adams.
The defender didn't block that dunk, but he changed it, and that's as good as a block.
Pass to Jackson. Nifty move. And it's good on the way in. Jackson's got the lead up to 8 now for the Grizzlies.
You like how Adams surveys the whole floor, allowing him to spot the wide open vein.
Towns with it. Guarded now by Jackson. And Edwards with the stop.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Out to Brooks. Adams with the screen on Conley. Morant reaches to Adams. Over Gobert. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Pass to Edwards. Towns in the corner. Edwards against Bain. Conley surveying the D. Shot clock at 6. There's the 3. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. The drive by Gobert. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
The size of Rudy Gobert makes him tough to stop on the drive. Defense just gets out of the way.
It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Man, oh man, one of the more advanced ball handlers we've ever seen at his age. Ja Morant has people on skates.
Here's Towns. Here's McDaniels. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. McDaniels got his second basket of the night. Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize, because deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensively.
Edwards finds Towns. And he banks in the layup. And now just a 1-point Memphis lead.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Adams with the screen on Conley. From the line. Payne for 3. Shot clock reset for Memphis. Here's Morant. Drives to the hoop. And the basket is good, and he's got it. And here we go with the coach's challenge. A surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to
the previous play is under review.
Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving
the ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Timberwolves trail by 4. Here's Edwards. Rebounded by Jackson.
Wow. Now that's having a highlight reel in your mind. But in reality, it didn't work.
So the wing on the left. Morant passes to Adams. And here's Jackson into the lane.
For a guy his size, Jaren has such a quick first step. Gets to the rim in a hurry.
Edwards kicks to Towns. Outside Conley. Back to Towns. Outside Edwards. And Adams sends it back.
You see the effort defensively. Adams doing a great job of closing the space.
Outside, Bain. Back to Morant. Stolen by Conley. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Edwards leading the charge. And the basket by Gobert.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Wow, he got whacked on that, which shouldn't be much debate there.
Both free throws good from Morant. We've got 33 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stuff.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
And it's Brooks in the corner, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Even though he was dealing with a taller defender, he got big and got the job done.
Here's Edwards, passes it to Gobert. Outside, Towns. And Adams sends it back, and they'll keep possession. Now here's Morant. Fires the three. Buries it from three-point range. Morant's got 22.
Tough to shadow Morant. Explosive off the dribble, but at the same time...
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
It's something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Yeah, in the first half, he took on the role of playmaker. I think it surprised the defense a little bit. Gave this offense a different dimension.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the 5, down low.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
Morant passes to Adams, and Adams with the slam.
This is what I like about Ja Morant. He stays open to all options. Right there finds the open man.
Towns wide open. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 3 assists tonight.
He's an asset in helping space the floor. He has tremendous touch from range.
Just a solid contributor. Mike Conley has continued to age, and he looks looks far from done.
GA, he's terrific, especially at setting the pace and orchestrating an offense. Also solid at realizing how to get his teammates involved. A selfless distributor who looks to make his guys better.
No one near Conley as he lets it go. And another three for Minnesota.
This is what you get from a vet looking to recapture the momentum for his team with the answered three.
Jackson, a screen on Conley. Here's Morant. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
Sometimes it's just better to concede a rebound instead of fighting through the guy and getting called for over the back.
I will say I like the aggressiveness, but you hurt your team making poor decisions, and that was one of them. Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Edwards dishes to Towns. The pass to Gobert. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Offensive rebound.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Here's Morant. It's rebounded by Towns.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Back to Conley. Towns is doubled. Over in the corner, Conley. Hands it from downtown. Now it's just a three-point Grizzly lead.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
This is the tricky part. Having enough left in the tank to finish the job.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
It sends a message that we're going to be aggressive no matter who's taking the shot.
And here's Conley outside. Another miss by Conley.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And then Morant slams it in.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Here's Towns. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. The three. And the Grizzlies get it back. Brooks outside. 6 on the shot clock. On the wing, Bain. Conley finds Towns. Timberwolves passing it around. Pass to McDaniels. Towns a screen on Brooks. There's McDaniels. Pass to Conley. It's Edwards on the wing. Looking to get it going. Brooks grabs the board. Brooks has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Morant. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one is on top.
You have to respect Ja's burst on the drive. So dangerous with the ball in his hand.
Both free throws good from Morant.
And his work at the free throw line has been terrific tonight, making the most of his chances.
Edwards, 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Oh, impressive drive there by Edwards. Mixing it up with the D to draw the foul while in the act.
Anthony Edwards.
And he can't hit the second. And so Brooks will bring it up for Memphis. Morant kicks to Bain. And again, Memphis no good. Timberwolves trail by 9. Conley into the lane. The kick out to Towns. Edwards with it. He's picked up by Morant. Jackson against Conley. And Jackson with the basket on the assist by Brooks. Jackson's got the lead up to 11 now for Memphis.
So active inside, and with that big frame, Jackson has no trouble finishing through contact.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Grizzlies. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call
court vision. Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Hiding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Morant with it. Adams with the screen on Conley. It's Morant with the drive. Bain finds Jackson. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Timberwolves trail by 8.
And for years, Mike Conley had an interesting time. The best player to never make an All-Star game. Well, that changed in 2021 when Conley was named an All-Star.
For Mike Conley, year 13 was lucky for him, going to that first All-Star game.
And that was the longest wait ever to become an All-Star. Conley, 33 at the time of that first selection, just shows you the work ethic of Mike, always trying to improve.
And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Morant outside. Sweet move. Pass to Bain. It's Morant in the corner. Clock at 4. And nothing is falling for him right now. Minnesota's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Now Morant. And it's Brooks in the corner. Here's Adams. Second chance shot. Now a timeout called by Memphis.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I caught Taylor Jenkins' message to his team. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency. We're bad when we become complacent. Don't become complacent. Let's go. Guys?
Thank you, David.
And how about the athleticism from Edwards rocketing off the drive there for the slam.
Morant against Conley. Adams in the corner. Here's Jackson. Takes it inside. Goes up at the stripe. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
There's McDaniels. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Morant outside. Out to Brooks. Takes a 3. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got 11 rebounds in the game. And Edwards with the stuff.
And the more experience Edwards gets, the better he'll become, especially when he's stepping up and hitting the big shots.
Here's Morant. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass.
2 minutes. Memphis foul.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Minnesota.
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
And we also got to talk about the damage they've done inside. The opposition having a hard time keeping that ball out of the paint.
Morant against Conley. Adams, the pass to Bain. Lock at 6. Uses the glass to finish the lane. And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
Desmond Bain is a good option in these situations. Way to come through.
Edwards. And Adams sends it back. 1:24 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Brooks, left side. Three-pointer. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 6 assists in the game. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Memphis.
It's easy for me. Look at their defensive effort all game. The block total shows their commitment to contesting shots.
And just a great job converting those second chance points as well. They're having a great night getting those second and third shot opportunities.
Okay, check out the handles of Ja Morant. Wow, what a crafty player.
And he is built to be the man for this team. Edwards answering the bell and executing.
Conley against Morant. Kick out to Adams. Morant, right side. Three-pointer. Rebound, Minnesota.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
They have very little time to run a play, and then, of course, they also need to foul.
Conley with the three. And it's Morant with the rebound.
Oh, man, he hasn't had the rhythm tonight. Tried to make up for it there, but it just wasn't meant to be.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
So it's Memphis picking up the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
I smack clowns with mad style.